Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to the
Not quite ready for prime time live stream. We are the Disney Nerd Herders.
Mm-hmm.
And tonight we have a special show with awesome people, special guests on it. We're going to be tackling Epcot Center, and we're going to be doing if Morocco gets replaced.
Yeah, Morocco
what
goes bye-bye.
country would you want to replace the Morocco Pavilion in Epcot World Showcase? And we have let's bring on our special guests. We have there we go.
Did you all do the PowerPoint presentation that was requested?
Nope.
I don't.
The palms are getting sweaty. No.
Well, welcome in, Jim, for More Sunshine, please. Welcome tonight. Thanks for being here again, buddy.
It is a great pleasure to be here.
And Jeff and Angela from This Our Dream. Welcome in, guys. It's been a little while. Thanks for being here again.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you.
So we wanted to. So we're gonna jump into the replacement in just a minute, but let's acknowledge the chat, right?
Yep.
And I'm guessing the money is on. Yep.
Keith.
There he is. Who gets the gold this week? Keith, welcome in. Thanks for being here, buddy.
His neck must be getting really heavy with all his gold medals that he keeps getting with everybody.
Yes. 92 days until his first Walt Disney World trip, and 93 days until his big 6-0.
That means that we're under 100 days.
Probably, yeah.
Right?
Well, he's going.
He keeps making his numbers go down. That means ours are going too.
He's going mid-June, early June. I'm not sure.
I think he's beginning of June, actually. So
Matt, welcome in. Jack Sandy Claus Logan is here. Laura B, cousin Laura, Auntie Laura, loser Laura, whoever, depending on who's saying it. Welcome in, Laura. Welcome in, Jamie. Jamie.
It's delayed.
It's delayed, Jamie. There's Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Catherine will be welcome.
And, I told her that our Fireside Diaries has been held up because of the snow. It was
yesterday. Everything was green. It was washed out.
Most of the snow was gone.
Like the night before last night, we had power outage for like 3 or 4 hours. Yeah. Avery did not like that because as soon as his fan went out, he sleeps. We all sleep with pretty much with fans. As soon as the fan went out, the noise maker was dead silent, and he was up.
He was up 1:30 in the morning.
He was up, and the house was dead.
I was dead asleep. You woke up. And then you said the power's out. Next minute, I heard noise out in the hall. That was Sophie trying to make her way past the guitar, the piano,
all the junk in her
homework.
room.
So she's stumbling. And next minute, I hear Avery get up. You know, I'm like, oh, here we go.
Paul Eichenlaub, welcome in.
Come in.
There he is. This computer delay is just driving me nuts.
It is. Catherine said she wants one more look at the
fire
we'll
try.
Snow. Yeah.
But now we have 4 inches of snow on the ground again.
We do, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
We do. It's been snowing all day.
Big fluffy flakes too. So
it accumulates quickly.
Piled up high
here.
Yeah.
No snow.
No, I'm just.
So we said Captain Akron, Craig's Robotics.
Craig's Robotics, welcome in. I didn't see Captain Akron.
Look at it. You clicked on it and it's not coming.
It's not coming. It's driving
There it
me.
is.
Where's Captain? Where's the
there
Captain?
He is.
Do you see Captain?
I did. You're moving it. I can't see anything. Right there. It was there. Right there. Right where your finger is.
Well, let's see if it shows up.
Oh yeah, it's like you click on it and nothing's happening.
Yeah, so if you guys might have to do the show you solo if we go frozen. Just carry on without us. Save yourself. Captain Akron, there he is. Welcome in, guys. All right.
I think Noah's here.
Noah's here. There's Noah. Welcome in, Noah.
Maybe one will pop up yet.
All right, so let's go.
Okay.
All right. So let's start with our guests.
Yes.
Okay. Now, first of all, this is all just fantasy. We don't know if Morocco's going away forever or what's happening with Morocco.
Right. Currently, it's shut down. Right. It's not open.
Well,
there's nothing there.
It's open.
No, it's open, but it's kind of like empty-ish, right?
Like, is the food places open? Oh, it is. Okay.
It's just I think it's not sponsored by Morocco anymore.
Right.
Okay,
Morocco has
gotcha.
nothing to do with it. So you got your Florida natives pretending to be Moroccan, maybe.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So but it's definitely
It's the formerly known as Morocco Pavilion, right?
okay.
Like Prince.
Yes.
So Stacy came up with the awesome idea of if Morocco is replaced, what country would you want Morocco to be replaced with? And you in the chats can play along.
So you got to pitch a whole pavilion.
Whole pavilion, yeah,
Right.
and you guys can sell however much you want to sell it. You can sell it. If you have a ride, if you have a landmark, if you have food, if you have anything else you want in
Gift
your
store,
pavilion,
right? A shop.
yes. And we did not talk amongst each other, so we're not sure if we're going to have duplicates or not.
Yeah.
But we'll just swing it and go from there, right?
Sounds good.
Does it sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sounds good.
Good.
Yeah.
You want to
Okay,
start with
so-
Jim
so-
since he's up top with us?
Still clockwise? Sure.
June 9th.
June 9th and 10th. My birthday.
Oh,
is
yeah.
10th,
The
okay.
Relay for Life is the June 10th, so I know we won't be down there for that.
Oh, we definitely won't be down there. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Jim, want to take it away?
June 24th is my birthday. I hope you're going to be here for that. You're going to be here for my birthday.
Well, you and Sophie have to have
I
birthday
know.
cupcakes,
I
right?
know. That's right. Yes. So
All right.
if you're not here, I'll be crushed. Anyway,
I'm writing it
all right.
down.
I have two replacements. I didn't really think either one of them thoroughly through. Well, that was redundant. But I've got two ideas. I'll start with the first one, which is more of a selfish idea. Now, I know World Showcase already has a really strong European presence to it. But those countries, they're kind of the countries that are represented are the big countries. Germany, Italy. These are places that people are familiar with the cultures anyway, even if it's just a little bit. Certainly, people have Italian restaurants in their neighborhood and whatever. My point is, I think there needs to be a country that not many people know much about. And the one I propose is the one that's closest to my heart, and that's Hungary, because my family's Hungarian, or half of it anyway.
Very cool.
And so I grew up with some Hungarian dishes. Apparently, my mom used to speak Hungarian before I was born.
Wow.
What? Anyway, what I would sell it with first and foremost is the cuisine, because a lot of it's hearty peasant food, which is straight comfort, and it's all delicious. Anyway, to me, and I think many people aren't familiar. Maybe they've heard of goulash or something like that.
Right.
I didn't even eat much of that, but my grandmother's chicken paprikash is my absolute favorite dish in the world. And that would be the number one entree on the menu. Anyway, there's a bunch of pastries and desserts, and food would not be a problem for a Hungarian pavilion. Now, as far as an attraction, let's say, I couldn't think of anything much different than the Grand Fiesta Tour. But the way this would differ is the Danube River splits the two cities of Buda and Pest. And that's the Budapest. Together, they're Budapest. So anyway, the attraction would be each city is holding their own celebration. And we just sail down the middle, and we see the different things happening on each side. Again, it's not terribly unlike the Grand Fiesta Tour. But I love the Grand Fiesta Tour, so I want more of that. And then as far as architecture and stuff like that, I have no idea. I've never been there, but I just selfishly Hungry, because again, if this is supposed to be like a world's fair, or at least that was the original intent, I think I'd like to teach people more about this place and other places that aren't represented or aren't as popular as some that are currently in there. Anyway, that's my 2 cents.
That never even crossed my mind. Hungary
did not come to mind, so that's good.
No.
Yeah, it's definitely something I wasn't expecting, and I think European countries, you can't really go wrong. There always seem to be the best ones in World Showcase. Like I love Italy, France, England. It's like they're all so. But yeah, they are well represented though.
We have like feedback. Do you have your volume on?
No, it's don't worry about it.
Okay.
Do we need a microphone? Do we need headphones?
Doesn't bother me.
So, all right, we're gonna welcome in
Mike Klemovich. He popped in here.
And Bob and Kelly's here too.
And Bob and Kelly, welcome in, guys.
Did we say Movie Mania, Nick?
We clicked on you, Bob and Kelly. There you are. Our computer.
Do you want him to do his second one?
Let's
share the wealth. Let's go around.
Okay.
I flapped my gums enough.
So let's go to Angela then.
Uh-oh.
See what Angela wants to.
Here, I'm going to plug in.
Okay.
So the feedback stops. Hold on.
Dave Stragan, welcome in. Hello, all. Thanks for being here.
All right. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Is the feedback on now?
I'm not sure. Check. 1, 2, 3.
It's a little bit still there, but that's okay.
Yeah,
I mean, it's okay on our end.
Yeah, again, it doesn't bother me if it doesn't, if it's not bothering you.
Feedback doesn't bother me anyway.
All right, so.
All right, which one of you guys want to go next?
All right, do you want me to go next or?
No, I'll go.
Go ahead.
Because you didn't think of your own.
I thought of one.
All right.
I thought one.
All right.
Wow.
I don't want you to
Mine
steal
isn't
mine.
real original though.
I don't want you to steal mine.
So it's
Because I thought this through. Like I've been thinking about this all day. So
go ahead, you go.
mine is Greece. I'd like to see Greece.
Ooh.
So, you walk into the pavilion, you have the white and blue houses, and then in the background you have the Acropolis, blah, blah, blah. You have like Athens and Sparta represented and stuff like that. And then the ride could be based on Hercules, when Hercules is like fighting just have some Hercules presence ride.
Disney movie too, yeah.
That's
the
a good one.
connection. That's
a Disney movie inside there.
That is very good.
And as far as food goes, I love a good gyro. Now, I don't know if that's real Greek food or it's like the Greek food down the street. Either way, I love a good gyro. Oh, yeah. I might go get a gyro.
Amy's here. Welcome in, Amy. And Kelly's here. Welcome in, Kelly from the Mickey Bunch.
But yeah, that's my vision. Greece. You can do a lot with that. Incorporate Hercules,
That is definitely a good one.
Yeah.
And I definitely think the Acropolis. When I think Greece, I'm thinking, obviously very, very scenic. I think it'd be awesome if you had it up on hills and stuff, but I don't see that happening in Epcot World Showcase. But
No, unless they do something like Beauty and the Beast castle. It's like
maybe
a force.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have Leonidas and his 300 fighting off all the Persians in the background.
Just arm the guests and have them
Give all the kids a spear when they come into the pavilion. Kids, here's a spear. Go play some Persians.
Maybe they just pump in battle sounds so you can hear it in the distance.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my.
That's a good one. I didn't think of Greece either.
Hungary in Greece. Okay,
Very good.
Now, is Greece considered Europe?
Yes.
Greece is Europe. Yes.
So there's a lot of, and there is a lot of food too. Like I know he talked about gyros,
Spanakopita.
but there's all kind of, at least I don't know about you guys, or I haven't really seen it much around here, but up in Pittsburgh we would have Greek festivals, and they
It's
would
good
have a
food.
lot of good food and things like that. So
I don't think I've eaten anything Greece
Greek, like
Greek.
how
like
about
any.
Lamb?
spanakopita or
Abby always gets mad when I eat lamb.
yeah.
No,
Yeah, she's very picky, so I would believe it if you didn't have anything. I've had.
I haven't had anything. I don't even think I had anything like a
lamb stuff.
dessert. Like what type of desserts do they have? Do you know?
So they have, what is that called?
Spanakopita?
Is that spanakopita?
Spanakopita?
It's like the layers, like the flaky layers,
layers.
with the oh, I'm sure people in the chat.
Is it like
It's-
baklava type of
I've
thing?
heard of that.
Baklava?
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Baklava? Spanakopita?
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't they already have baklava in the Morocco pavilion?
They do.
Yeah.
They already have it there. So
Right? So they wouldn't have to change that.
right.
Right.
Amy says
They already
grape
have
leaves.
Machine
Grape leaves or
Yeah, Amy's
big-
mentioning the grape leaves. Yeah, that could be like
Oh, okay.
part of the theming, you know?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But
So
you
Mike
could throw goulash in there too, because I like goulash.
has two places in
I
mind.
used to have
So
goulash all the time.
Mike says Taiwan, and the other is Australia. Ooh, yes.
Sophie mentioned
I was
Australia.
thinking
I was thinking
Australia.
Australia too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they would feature Bluey, but that's a whole other.
Oh, Jamie's mentioning the griddled cheese.
griddled cheese, which
Yeah,
was
He
amazing.
absolutely loved that during Food and Wine.
And there's actually a Greek appetizer called saganaki, and it's where they bring it. The waiter will bring it to your table. He'll douse it with sambuca, maybe, and then he'll light it on fire, and he'll go "Opa!" And
Oops,
as a
there
kid,
you go. Yeah.
that was always great fun because I'm from Detroit, and Detroit they actually have a Greek town section.
Oh wow.
Well, that's full of Greek restaurants, and I actually worked at a Greek restaurant in high school.
Oh,
And
wow.
Jeff, this is a fantastic idea. Yeah, there's so many awesome dishes. Just like the chicken lemon soup.
Yes. Yep.
So
Yep.
good.
Yep.
And that's a fantastic idea.
Pistachios with honey.
Yeah, that
Yes.
was in the baklava,
Yeah.
right?
Jamie. That's a good one, Jamie.
I've never. That sounds good.
I haven't had any of that.
Yeah,
I like
it's
pistachios and I
good
like
stuff.
honey.
Keith says if we did Australia, you could have the Outback restaurant.
It's based in Tampa.
Shrimp on the
Sophie
body.
Yeah, of Australia. So that's funny.
Yeah. Good one, Keith. All right. Angela, do you like to go next?
Okay, sure. So I was thinking of something. I know people have been talking about, having a presence of Colombia because of the new Encanto movie. That's not very original, I guess, but I do think it would be really cool.
Yeah.
Like to have the house and everything. So
That'd be cool as a house. Yeah.
It's
We
so
finally-
unoriginal that was my other idea.
oh,
I think it's a great idea. Please go ahead. I think it's great.
I'm sorry.
No, not at
yeah,
all.
I mean,
you don't have to.
Just to
apologize.
have like the different characters there, have the house represented, right, with all the different doors or whatever. You could maybe go into the different rooms, so it wouldn't necessarily be a ride or an attraction like that, but you could maybe go into the different rooms that belong to the different family members with the different
The jungle room.
the jungle room,
With the
right?
Oh, that'd
animals
be
in there.
cool.
Yeah. So
Capybara.
I don't know. And then the different foods and stuff. Now I know they did have an Encanto booth at they had it at
They still do.
Oh, they still was
For
it
Flower and Garden?
was it for Flower and Garden? I thought it was just for
Well, for,
Festival of the Arts.
for Flower
but
and Garden it is too.
it was extremely popular. People really seem to like it. So
You know how you have the Rainforest Cafe or the T-Rex place where it's the different room themings? You could do a restaurant.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You go into the different people's room, like you'd be sitting in.
Oh,
Oh, you can have this. You can be in this person's room or this person's room, and they can
Right.
theme the rooms around them. That'd be kind of cool.
yeah,
Very cool.
yeah. So and then of course the music
Yeah.
and stuff. I think I think it would be. So Stacy, did you guys finally watch the movie?
yes,
We did.
We did.
Okay.
Last week, and
I thought it was good.
I don't want to
liked it.
spoil it for anyone, but yeah, we liked it.
A lot of the songs are very catchy. Like
Yeah.
I like the songs.
They are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
They're fast. I had to have the captions on.
Yeah.
It helps.
They are
It
bad.
helps, Charlie. Yeah.
And I got ridiculed by both her and Sophie. But it definitely helped me, and whether they want to admit it or not, they needed to watch to catch some of the words too.
The only thing is then if I started to read the captions, I wasn't paying attention to what was happening on the screen. I was too busy just reading the caption.
Right.
So I stopped doing that. But I liked it. I enjoyed the movie.
I definitely liked it. I liked it a lot better than Soul.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like watching Hamilton.
You almost have to see it a couple times because I wasn't really thrilled about it the first time I saw it, but I saw it the first time, then I listened to the music, and I still haven't watched it through again, believe it or not. So I have to like sit down and watch it from beginning to end again. But
yeah, I'd like to see it again. I don't know, dude. I didn't like everyone's saying, "Oh, you're gonna know it was the guy from Hamilton." I don't know if I really felt that way. I mean, because, me and Sophie listen to Hamilton a lot, so I don't know.
Well, I was thinking they were tying it to that because of the quickness of the songs and the quickness of the words. Maybe because that guy kind of like does that, but
yeah, and the way he puts like different people singing like on top of each other, kind of, that's because you could. I guess a lot of people, you could tell it's his style. I mean, he wrote all the songs or whatever, but yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Jamie needs captions too. Captions, man. Yeah. I need them. I definitely need them nowadays. With
more.
I can hear it. I just can't decipher the difference between some of the words sometimes when they just when they're going on.
Yeah. I hear you.
All right, so we have Jim's was Hungary, Jeff's was Greece, Angela's was Colombia.
I didn't think of any of those.
Me neither. So that's good so far.
Yeah.
No duplicate so far.
No.
Although Jim
she stole Jim's.
She didn't steal anything. Come on.
All right. So
did we say hi to Matt Jackson Claus again? I can't remember.
He came in early, yes.
Okay.
But here he is again. Hi, Matt again. I use captions for all movies these days, especially musicals. Yes, me too. All right. I can hear them talk, but sometimes it's blah, 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 blah.
He also wrote some music for Moana and that song
yes.
With Maui where he's rapping. That's very quick too. That's that's his style. It's impressive that he can get all those thoughts into a song so quickly. That's a lot of writing.
Right. Yeah, it's true.
This. Did you want to do this before we?
No, you can do it at the end. That's right.
At the end, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Yeah, he's very good with play on words too.
Yeah, he is.
Me and Sophie love Hamilton.
Stay this close to you.
Do you want to go first and save me for last, or you want me to go first and save you for last?
I can go next.
Okay.
I wrote a whole big thing about it because I didn't want to be like the underachiever.
All right, now we have
like me.
3-hour presentation.
No.
Stacey's country. What did you pick?
I did Brazil.
Hey, someone did pick Brazil. Okay,
yeah, someone else was it Noah? Someone thought Brazil.
Someone in the comp.
Yeah. Noah is the Brazil. Yes.
Brazilian. Not part of Europe, but could have a Brazilian steakhouse. Ooh.
I mean, I was just thinking when we go down in the summer, there's the Brazilian tours with the flag people, and there's so many of them, right? So they come every year. I figured Brazil would be like a good pavilion to have.
They do kind of. They have earned their pavilion, I think, because they get a lot of people from Brazil.
They do,
and they are very vocal.
Right. I think it would be very lively to have a Brazilian. But then again, it could be annoying, too, because sometimes when we're in lines,
the
groups,
very loud
the groups
are very local, but
just
think of that pavilion on, like, one of the holidays or something like that. That would be, like, the party place to be.
Exactly. Yeah.
That'd be, like, the insane party place to be.
Right.
And along with visiting, there are a lot of people from Brazil that live here. So Abby in school, a lot of her friends are Brazilian. They speak Portuguese. They're from Brazil. Mm-hmm. So I was surprised. More of her friends are Brazilian than they are Mexican or.
Yeah. That's neat. Yeah. So,
welcome in, Cynthia.
They say that 60% of Brazil is rainforest, so they could have that play of all that. They say that there's like tons of They got like almost the most of the different types of animals.
Vocal.
And when I was thinking of that, I was also thinking like the land where they have that little jungle scene. It kind of would tie into that. I was thinking of a water ride because it's supposed to have like the second longest river. So I was thinking maybe kind of like a water,
Amazon river,
because Brazil you got deserts, I believe, and then you got the rainforest too. So it's kind of like you could just like almost like a tour through the different landscapes.
And what's the longest river?
I don't know. I just know it's the second.
Oh, you should know.
Was it Rio de Janeiro? Is that the second? Is that a river?
No, that's not in Brazil. That's between us and Mexico, I think.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think
Rio's the capital of Brazil.
Thank you.
You're thinking of the Rio Grande.
The Rio Grande. Okay, I thought
Rio de
a
Janeiro.
river.
No.
There's a river, and you wrote Rio de Janeiro, which is a city, right?
I don't know. Whatever.
Come on. I wasn't that far.
So I thought, for 150 years,
Melissa's
they're being
here. Welcome in, Melissa.
being the largest producer of coffee, so they could have like a little coffee shop or something with all the different special flavors, right? Who doesn't like coffee? They're big into soccer, so one of their stores could have some of the soccer stuff. And
Yep.
now, okay, so food, right? I'm an issue with the food. All the real food, when I looked it up, I'm like, but that's because I'm so
looked
picky.
Up Brazilian food.
I did look up Brazil. But they have some really cool desserts and snacks in the cheese bread. My favorite item in the food and wine was the cheese bread.
Oh boy!
So if I can get that cheese bread back into Epcot, I'm going to do whatever it takes.
Yeah, she loved that.
I absolutely love the cheese bread. I don't know why, but I did. But there's a whole bunch of. They also have like a Brazilian. I'm not even going to pronounce any of these words, but they have their form of French fries, which looked really, really good.
Really?
Yeah. And then they have.
I think you should try to pronounce some of those words.
Indioca frita. And then they have some different snacks too. The cocada, which is grated coconut condensed with milk and sugar, which sugar, right?
I want you and Meredith on the same show trying to
Bolo de Rolo, which is like a roll cake. And they put different things. One I saw that had melted guava in the pastry roll. So it's almost like like a Swiss roll, but they have their form of it, their special flour and their toppings or whatever you put in. And then they also had a chocolate. They call it like a Brazilian bonbon. It's Brigadeiro.
She did a lot of research here.
Wow, she did good.
And then on top of it, if you look up Brazil homes, they're extremely colorful. Like they have every single color you could think of a house. And then on top of it is some of them are even painted with stripes. Like it would be like a light pink house with a dark pink stripe. Like it's amazing. The photos, it was so colorful. So they could even add that as part of their
that would
landscape.
Be cool.
They have that's the place that has that big thing with the big Jesus that stands out. I don't think that would be maybe appropriate for a landmark, but I mean that could also be part of a ride and just kind of go through, right? Because religion is part of the culture. You know,
even to have like a movie too, kind of like the way Japan does, or not Japan, China or Canada does. To show all the different. The different sites and landmarks and things like that.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking at first. I was thinking it'd be more of a movie, but personally, I don't want another movie. So I figured that because it had like one of the biggest rivers, we could somehow incorporate that. And then what else do I have? They also have like these marketplaces, so that would be kind of cool where they're selling fruits and vegetables. They could even incorporate that within the pavilion, and maybe do like a market stand. With their coffee. And then their outfits are really colorful too that they wear. So like it kind of reminds me of Mexico's outfits.
Right.
But the skirting and then they have these fancy headpieces that are very colorful too. So it's like a very colorful country.
Yeah, so these are really good choices. I'm not sure if mine's as good.
I
all pick really good ones that are going to be really, you can see these countries are very colorful and they stand out, and especially, Brazil's going to be. I picture it being a party place. It's a lot of visual.
I can hear like music and and dancing, and I know they have those risque dancers with the girls and the big feathers and.
Yeah.
But they had the belly dancer right at Morocco, so they can just add some more color to her, and there's their cardinal. I don't know what it's called. Carnation. I'm not too sure what they call it.
The
Carnival.
Carnival.
A carnival. But they reference that that's what the girls are, right?
Oh, okay.
I thought that's what they were called. Versus,
I'm not sure.
unless it's the celebration, then you can have all these colorful, sexy girls running around the pavilion.
But that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then they'd have like soccer stuff, and I mean they could totally play it up.
Yes, I just hope they don't have those big noisy things that they did at the World Cup. Yeah.
Oh geez, yeah. I don't know, because that would disrupt. Because then if you can buy them, people will be blowing them all over the park.
Flamenco dancers.
Flamenco.
Maybe it was I'm not sure.
I think I heard that in a Barry Manilow song. Right? Flamenco.
At the Copacabana. That's Cuba.
Flamingo dancers, I think, were in Fantasia. I could be wrong. I don't know.
With the hippos?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Lion King, right? There's some flamingo dancers.
Amsterdam is very colorful. Okay. Yeah. Soaring over Brazil. Jeff has that shirt.
Skirt.
He's got a skirt that he can wear.
I don't have any skirts. I don't have any skirts.
I think
I should wear my glasses.
Oh yeah, so the dancers are during the carnival, but they don't have a name for them. But they are a little bit risque.
So Walt's favorite was Morocco until they got rid of all the stores.
Sophie really liked Morocco too.
Morocco was my least favorite. It was my least favorite. I did not like the smell of the leather in those stores.
It reminds you of horse
poo.
The smell was very animal-like.
Okay.
But
all right.
I miss it though. That was the only place I really, it had its own smell.
Yeah, it had it.
And Disney's all about, the senses and the smells.
Yes.
So I think, is Brazilian food very spicy? Maybe you could have, like, if it has like a cumin, I don't know, a spice that has a strong smell.
I'm not sure that the food's known for its spice, but I know I love the booth during Food and Wine. Everything at the Brazil kitchen or whatever they call it is good. And it's always the same thing every year, I think. They have that cheese bread, which is fantastic. The pork belly is wonderful.
Oh,
yes.
And then they have that seafood stew, which was pretty good as well.
Yes,
it is.
So if your restaurant, Stacy, is half as good as that, it's going to be great.
Yeah. I mean, I think we went to the cheese bread booth for 4 times in one trip.
No,
oh
I liked it.
I
liked it, but
loved
after a while, that the cheese, if they didn't warm it up enough, it was a little
a different.
It was a little bit harder inside.
Yeah.
A little boingy.
That's it. Boingy.
I like it boingy.
I like it.
Boingy's good.
Boingy.
You can get it in the grocery store in the freezer section. They've got a pretty good. They're called Brazzi Bites. Those are not bad.
Yes, we bought those. Remember in Pittsburgh?
Brazzi
We
Bites.
did buy those because we saw them on Shark Tank.
Yes.
Yes,
we saw them on Shark Tank. The person that created them, they got a deal and everything.
I didn't know they
Really?
fed the sharks.
Do you like the cheesy bread in Brazil? Do you?
They do. Yeah, they do.
Everybody does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's her favorite thing.
We had a friend
kinda,
that put it, as soon as she put it in her mouth, it came back out into the bushes. It was
Oh,
a texture thing.
It
was a texture thing.
Oh,
Oh
texture,
yes,
yeah.
I can see that. I
I
definitely
love
can
it
see
though.
that.
I love it. It's like cheesy bread gum.
I love it. Yeah. So I want the Brazilian to come because of the cheese bread. So you have more of it all year round.
Captain Akron's going with Jamaica.
Mm.
Bobsled ride, jerk chicken restaurant.
So is Brazil big on volleyball? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
The second
They
most.
are.
There you go.
Yes.
Right?
You don't remember
Yeah, that's
Brazil? Yeah.
interesting.
No, I don't. But I know the soccer. So
Well, I used to love the '80s beach volleyball scene, and Brazil was always big with
was
their
it?
beach volleyball, both men's and women's. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's even more.
Yeah. So.
Disney needs to get on it.
Yeah.
LSU mom's here. Welcome in.
Well, if I'm the next Bob Chapek, I'm going to give a thumbs up to all four of your countries.
Yeah, they're all
you guys,
good.
good choices.
It's pretty cool that we didn't pick the same.
We did not pick the same, yes, and mine is not the same either.
No.
So did I miss anybody? LSU mom's here.
Yeah.
LSU mom, welcome in.
You said
Melissa says it's too chewy.
No.
Yeah, I agree.
I loved it.
I love it.
What will be the taste tester? It's
Well, when the
yes,
food and wine comes,
It's
me and Jeff's
gummy.
gonna beeline it to the cheese bread.
yes.
We'll sit and eat it all day.
Jeff, did they have? As it just came to my mind. Did they have another flavor of the Hoffenkoffer beer?
Schafferhofer?
Schafferhofer. I have it in my fridge. I just never remember that.
No.
Schafferhofer, yeah, because they had the cherry one we tried.
Yep.
And
Pomegranate.
did they come up with anything new for like the flowering garden or any other flavors?
I haven't even checked over.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jim has to
Jim,
go. Look at
there he
Jim.
goes. Look at
Jim's
him.
got it.
Tim's
Looking.
a little-
I don't
We
think so
were-
because I looked. I checked to see if they had it because I was kind of interested in getting it. But let me double check.
'Cause
I thought the cherry was
grape.
good.
I love the grapefruit. The cherry was good.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pomegranate is right up there with the grapefruit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love
Really?
those two.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
We don't we? Yeah, see Jamie. I was waiting for
I
him to
got that
chime
in
in on the
I
pomegranate.
got that in the fridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, very, very good.
Do they sell the cherry here? I don't know.
But they showed it. I don't know. I haven't seen it up here now,
No.
but obviously we tried it down at one of the festivals. I forget which one. we were at.
Right. Yeah. No, I remember you and Jeff tried it. I believe together.
Jim's got the book out.
They do have a Stiegel Brewery Radler Raspberry.
Ooh, raspberry one.
Raspberry. Okay.
Raspberry.
Jeff, you have to
Gotta-
try that and let us know.
That'd be Schafferhofer though.
It's got to be Schafferhofer. That's
Oh,
true.
okay,
That's
that
true.
was not-
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nothing in Germany. All right.
You think that they
So,
would?
If it's
but-
a type of food.
Maybe they were gonna wait for food and
Chewy
wine.
loves Type of food. Chewbacca loves. Yep. Chewbacca.
Chewy loves
thumbs up.
the cheese bread because it's chewy.
Last year we had wild cherry. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I remember that.
So
I'm not making a move on you. I just got to put my arm up here. I don't know what else to do with it.
Okay. That's
All
I
right.
gotta stay closer, or else she's pulling my ear.
yeah. I see. All right. So I had. I'm
Your
going
turn?
back to Europe.
Okay.
Okay.
I just thought that there was too many Europe pavilions.
And my country is the mighty Iceland.
Icelanders.
Icelanders. Yes. So we watch Eurovision way too much, and it's one that we'll watch. We've probably watched it
The
50
team
times
that it's
already,
about
but-
is the Icelanders.
But I picked Iceland because I've seen Iceland not only in Eurovision. I saw Iceland is also a big part of the that movie with Ben Stiller.
Something Mitty? No.
Yeah, the Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Have you ever seen that with Ben Stiller? There's a part that he goes to Iceland, and they really have some awesome shots of Iceland.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, very scenic views and everything. And I was like, man, I want to go there.
That
looks
movie's
so cool.
different. That is definitely a different
It's a good movie. You guys
clever.
ever
It's
seen
super
that?
clever.
Go see that movie. It's
Yeah.
really, really good. Highly recommend it.
Mhm.
But so I picked Iceland, and my view of Iceland is, the big landmark would be an active volcano in the back. However you make it active. I'll leave that up to
Well,
the Imagineer.
You got the volcano at
Rainforest Cafe.
right? So they can do it.
Yeah, and
Yes,
there's kind of
good
like a
point.
little one in Mexico, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Back.
Yep. So
But I'm thinking
there's
a
ways they
big-
can do it.
A big butt volcano in the back of Iceland. All right. And my attraction would be, wait for it.
Okay.
All right. It's World Showcase Vision. So it's kind of like Eurovision, except it's World Showcase Vision, where every single country in World Showcase has their band or musicians all battle it off in the pavilion, and then the guests get to vote the winner, just like Eurovision.
That's a lot of work, though.
Yeah, I know. But since we're imagining it, we might as well go all the way, right?
That's right.
Go, and then they
Spare
get
no expense.
spare no expense. And then you'd have like the American Pavilion where they have the places where everyone sings.
Yeah.
You can have that place,
Mhm.
and down by the water you have a giant iceberg, and then you have synchronized swimming whales that jump out of the water.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Welcome in, Jonathan.
Now I did some research on food, Icelandic food as well, and they do have hakarl. Hakarl is fermented shark.
Yeah, that's what I got on the screen there. Bob and Kelly.
Really?
That's
Yeah, they beat me to it. Yes,
Wait,
hakarl
what?
is fermented shark. I guess if you eat shark before it's fermented, it's poisonous.
It'll kill you.
It'll kill you.
wow.
So, but once you ferment it, you bury it in the ground for a little while.
Like kimchi, right?
It becomes, yeah, I guess like that, and then it becomes edible. And
I don't know. You won't catch me with
Interesting.
that.
I think because it's poisonous like that, that's telling me you shouldn't be eating it, right? Or no?
right, but you gotta wait till it's fermented. Then it's not poisonous anymore. Then it's just gross and awful.
Who are the people that tested out all the different ways to eat shark before they found a successful one that wouldn't kill you?
No kidding. No kidding.
I'm picturing.
Who are those heroes?
I'm picturing Tom Hanks' deserted island. Unburying a shark and had to eat it and didn't die from it. And said, "Oh, okay, this is better than a poke in the eye." I don't know. They also have Icelandic lamb soup. So I imagine, and by the way, when I was doing the research, it pretty much said Icelandic in front of all these things. So it's Icelandic.
That way you know it's
Icelandic
theirs.
fish soup, Icelandic.
They're afraid other countries are going
Right.
to try duplicating.
Maybe, yeah, because
The
Iceland
fermented
has
shark.
its own brand.
Right.
Okay, you have to do
Because
it
some other
Icelandic.
countries are going to want to claim that fermented shark.
I know. Now, they have something called skyr or skyr, which is Icelandic yogurt. So I don't know if that's vegetarian. Is yogurt vegetarian? Maybe Jim might have a yogurt.
I don't know, because it's made from either cow or goat, right?
Not vegan, right?
No.
But it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know where that stands.
And then they have plakfiskur. All right, did I say that?
I
beg your
have no
pardon.
Does
idea.
this
Are
sound
you kidding?
Icelandic? Yeah.
Sure.
That's pretty much Icelandic fish stew. So pretty much everything is regarding fish or lamb or yogurt, which that's all the Icelandic people eat.
Did they have an Icelandic booth for like food and wine?
Not that I'm
No.
aware of.
No.
Any of them, yeah. Iceland gets neglected. Come on.
Now,
Could it
wasn't
be a polar
the in one of the Mighty Ducks movies? Weren't the bad guys from Iceland?
I don't know.
I think,
Well, I
yeah,
think
the
they're
team
part
that
of-
wore black. I think they were from Iceland.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's funny.
All right, and then okay, and I also did some research, right? So the things that sell a lot, I guess, in Iceland is Icelandic wool blankets. That's a big thing. I guess they have a lot of sheep. And then Icelandic liquor. They didn't really specify what type of liquor. Any Icelandic liquor is awesome. What? They probably depends on.
Oh,
type
they're
of
saying
shark.
someone says that they were able to eat shark.
Really?
So I think it all depends.
And then they have skin products, Blue Lagoon skin products, which is from, they have those hot water
Springs?
things, yeah, and
Thermal.
that type of, the thermal stuff, which produces this sand or sediment or whatever that people put all over their faces, and it makes them 50 years younger.
Maybe they can create
Sign me up.
hot springs because, just like the jumping water in imagination. Maybe part of your thing could be you stroll by some hot springs.
You can put the hot springs next to the synchronized whales and the iceberg.
Okay.
You know?
That would be interesting, having someone train the whales to pop up and do a spin and land.
So, anyways, that's my pitch is Iceland.
Welcome in, Josh.
All right.
Josh sings.
All right. It's not as fancy as all you guys warm places. And
I know. Well, that was the thing. Also, I was thinking is that because Florida is tropical, so they would be able to have a lot of the tropical plants. You know.
So you don't think Disney Imagineers can't pull off an iceberg in Florida? No, I don't.
Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, they do have.
That's what they did at Blizzard Beach.
There you go.
There you go. Right.
See, I told you they could do it.
Maybe they can make an Iceland water park.
Okay. All right. So Jim, and you said your second one was Colombia as well, right?
Yes, it's a great idea, Angela. But I think there's absolutely no representation from South America. So whether it's Brazil or Colombia or wherever, those two seem to be the most likely ones. Whether it's using Disney IP or celebrating, the crowds that come from Brazil and offering them a pavilion. I think something from South America should be at the top of the list. I mean, it's World Showcase, for crying out loud, and they don't have a couple of different continents represented.
Right.
Australia being another.
Right.
Now, besides Morocco, is there any other from Africa?
Yeah,
just the outpost.
Just the African outpost.
Animal Kingdom.
Animal
so you can
Kingdom.
get that delicious African soft serve ice cream. I don't know what they have there, but
that is my favorite chocolate soft serve, though, at that place. Wow, that is really
hot
good.
dogs. They have hot dogs there.
Fake
Have
hot
hot
dogs. It's not real.
Yeah, frozen Cokes, which I really like.
Walt suggests Greenland.
Greenland.
That
Walt
didn't
picks
come to
Greenland.
my mind either.
All right.
Oh, Francisco's here.
Francisco, welcome in, Francisco. Even, yeah. Oh, that jumped. Walt, snow cones from Greenland.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think of Greenland.
All right, so yes, Kelly's team Colombia as well. Let's talk about Bruno. Okay. That's funny. All right, so any other places you guys would like to mention, honorable mentions, anything else? Anybody in the chats, make sure that you chime in if you would like us to mention your idea.
Sophie thought of Australia. That came to mind.
Australia would be awesome. They could have Sydney, the
you can do the Nemo, but you already have Nemo, And then the Sydney, that famous, what do you call it?
Sydney Opera House.
Yeah, that could be like one of the
called, right?
landmark. That'd be pretty neat to see that,
It would be. Oh yeah, and you have the coral reef, right? It's coral.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking like the whole Nemo thing, Sydney Wallaby Way, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
But you already have living seas, so I could see where they wouldn't go down that path.
True. Yeah, I'm running out of energy.
I was looking.
My stress was like I'm about to fall asleep.
I was looking up like the biggest countries, and Russia was first. I was like, no. Right, there was quite a few of them that kind of like, no, can't do that, because there are some that are very risque. But, but no, this is great. I thought these are all really good ideas.
Holland would be cool too. Have like tulips all over the place.
Well,
have like dikes all over the place. Dikes all over the place, and have the kids try to close all the holes with their fingers.
Yeah, they're gonna have yodeling.
Water sprouting out.
They can have the yodeling, right?
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
That might be Switzerland, right?
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was Holland too. Jamie says Scotland, Wales, Romania. Yeah.
I'm kidding. Does anyone even live in Greenland? It's uninhabitable.
I'm not sure. That's a good question.
I don't know, because right, it's supposed to be really
Reindeer. I don't think there's reindeer.
Greenland is more icy than Iceland, and Iceland is more green than
Right.
Greenland.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of reindeer in Greenland.
Yeah.
And that would be fun for the Festival of the Holidays.
See, Josh Singh says Asia, but I was thinking we already have,
Well,
China.
Asia is like a continent.
I know.
So
I think Avery mentioned Tokyo. Or no.
Avery?
No.
Well, there's already Japan.
Right. I'm trying to, Sophie mentioned South Korea. Is I think she mentioned too. Trying to think of all
Abby
the
would like
different
that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
She likes,
BTS, baby.
She likes those BTS.
How about Bermuda? Like they build a ride where you get on an airplane, you crash into the sea, and then nobody ever sees you again.
Oh, Bermuda Triangle, yeah.
Bermuda.
That would be cool.
Anybody seen Jeff? Yeah, he went to the Bermuda Pavilion, but
I was at the Bermuda Pavilion.
Yeah, there really aren't any.
no idea where he went.
There's lots of countries in the Caribbean too, right? Like Aruba, Jamaica,
Oh yeah, India.
India.
They said
yeah.
India.
I
Oh,
had that
it's-
written
yeah.
down. That would have
Wow.
been my next.
Like, where's the Taj Mahal's in India, right?
Yeah, that was next on my list. Yeah, Dave, that was next on my list.
India.
Yeah, I thought of India, and I was thinking the Taj Mahal, but I thought that would be, that's all I could think of
Really?
Yeah,
was the
that's a good
Taj Mahal.
idea. That's a really good idea.
It's in
Everybody I
Soren.
work with is from India.
Now, out of all the countries, what one would be closest where they wouldn't have to change as much? Morocco, like the
Which one
architecture.
looks like Morocco?
Which would be the
I would say
closest looking
India.
one?
Do you
That's
think
what I was
India?
thinking too.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Right?
Yeah, I'd say so too, yeah.
Do
I
you
don't.
think they would repurpose it, or would they totally bulldoze it down and start from fresh?
I think if you're gonna do a new country,
gotta start from fresh.
you gotta give them their own thing
Yeah.
from a fresh start.
Yeah.
Not saying, okay, here's Morocco's leftovers. Yeah, go ahead and do what you think. That's unfair.
Yeah. No, I know, but if they was just trying to do it where save money or whatever.
Right.
Well, don't they have room to build more pavilions too?
They do.
Supposedly,
They
yeah.
have a room for a bunch more, I think.
Yeah. Well, they did. I remember a long time ago. They were like,
But don't
they had
take
like
out
3
my
or 4.
trains. Don't take
No,
out
the
my
trains can
That's
house a
wrong.
very tiny pavilion.
You're supposed to.
but no,
Rhode
there's
Island?
3, 4 spots I think that they had initially said that they were going to come in, and then but they've been talking about that for 20 years now. A long time ago, they were talking about adding countries. They just never did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want them to get rid of Morocco. I'd rather they get rid of China.
Ooh,
Wow.
I said it.
I get it.
He said it. It's out there.
China gets the X.
I agree,
Why are you
but
so fidgety?
Avie would have a hard time.
Yeah, he loves that store.
He loves the stores and he loves the orange chicken.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
But that's part of the reason why I'd get rid of it is because you can get orange chicken on the corner near your house. I want a
True.
place where I want to go to a pavilion like Morocco where I have difficulty finding that cuisine anywhere else. So
Yeah, I hear you.
Um,
It's funny you say that, Jim, because there's
Oh.
no Chinese restaurants around us at all.
are you kidding?
Really?
I am not
that
kidding.
We know of that are
Oh
good.
my goodness.
I am not kidding. We cannot find a Chinese
Serious?
restaurant around us.
Oh.
Greek.
Wow.
There's a bunch of Greek places. That's why I went Greek.
Huh.
Ah.
I
No.
wonder why.
I wouldn't have thought that. Okay,
Yeah,
we
it's
keep
not
China, I guess.
Oh
It's
wait.
not like Panda Express.
Oh.
Nothing against Panda Express.
There's
but,
there's
yeah.
that one
Yeah.
that just opened up. I'm sorry.
What, the Chinese restaurant?
Yeah, what's
Where?
it called? Kung Fu Panda? No. The chain, the big chain. What's that?
Oh yeah.
What's the big chain of Chinese?
Oh, P.F. Chang's?
PF Chang's to go.
It's a
Yeah.
PF Chang's to go, but
Yeah.
yeah. But sometimes
Tanzania,
like
okay.
mom and pop Chinese restaurants are the best.
Yes.
We have tons of them in our area.
Yeah, we did in Pittsburgh too.
There's so many. Jamie said Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Tanzania.
Tanzania is
Walt.
LSU mom. Yeah.
I can't read chat minutes. It's all great to me. All right, so we got 5 minutes left.
Did you want to have a card? You want to open the card? Yeah. We got Magic Mail. Just quickly open it if you want. What's it for?
It's from Leanne.
Oh, Leanne Sherbet?
Yep.
Aww.
She sent me a birthday card.
Oh, that's
Happy
early.
birthday to you. It is early.
What's the date?
Very cute.
Aww.
I love the Goofy though.
Oh, it's a couple weeks. You got a couple weeks. Yeah.
And then, did you want to mention the relay? And house update, or we only have 5 minutes?
Have to.
No?
We only have 5 minutes, so let's go around the horn. Jim, would you like to mention what you got coming up on your channel?
Sure. I on my YouTube channel, I do a live stream every Tuesday at 7 p.m. I do it from right here, and I usually eat stuff on camera. What I've been doing, really focusing on lately is actually my TikTok channel, and this past week I've had some minor success with a couple of videos getting traction on TikTok, and I've been doing silly dad jokes, and people seem to like them. So, and I'm having a blast with that right now. So, if anybody's interested, more Sunshine Please on TikTok. And then on YouTube, Tuesday evening live stream, 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, your TikTok's been really going a lot. I mean, yeah, like 50,000 views on some of those. Like,
wow.
Not quite, but I think the one from a couple days ago is up to almost 29,000. But it's very neat to. It's just set up differently than YouTube. I could talk about this forever. I'll just be brief. But it's I in a nutshell, I could spend 2 days editing a vlog at the parks and 90 people watch it, and then I spend 30 seconds making a TikTok and I'm getting thousands of people.
Wow.
It's just like it's more instant gratification.
Right.
And it just right now it feels more rewarding and it's fresh and new. So I'm gonna ride this for a little bit.
Wow, we'll have to check it
good.
out. Yeah.
I watched a few the other day.
Yeah, I don't even have TikTok on my phone, so I'll have to do that.
Yeah, I don't Twitter
well.
I kind of TikTok.
Yeah, when I initially got on TikTok, probably 2 years ago, Sophie threatened me saying, "You do not ever go on TikTok." So
she did.
Okay,
it
wasn't a big thing, so I got off of TikTok. But now every one of their mothers got back on TikTok or got on TikTok for doing all this Disney stuff. So I was like, I can put Disney stuff out there. And so I went on TikTok without the blessing of Sophie.
Don't tell her.
We only have a few things out there. We're not big,
bad.
but
that used to be Twitter. All my students, my high school students, they'd be on Twitter, and then everybody got on Twitter and they left. They went to Snapchat or they went whatever. And I think the same thing's happening with TikTok right now, where I saw a live stream with Dole Whip Dad, and he had Dave from Brandy and Dave on. They were talking all about it, and Dave said the fastest growing segment of people on TikTok are like 18 to 50-year-olds. So
really?
it's just a matter of time before kids abandon TikTok too.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe there'll be some space for us then at that point. Yeah.
I hope so. Get Abby off her phone.
She doesn't use TikTok anymore, I don't
What
think.
is she doing?
I don't know. We'll have to figure that out.
Snapping?
Snapchat.
How about you, Jeff and Angela?
Jeff and Angela, what you got coming up?
So we have a Pittsburgh trip tomorrow. We are driving up to Pittsburgh for a week. Yes, it's going to be crazy. So yeah, we'll probably do some road streams, and then we're maybe going to stream from downtown Pittsburgh on Saturday. And then driving up to Erie. It's going to be a lot of crazy driving. So yeah.
Your old neighbor's going to try to draft you back to come back?
No. I mean, we are getting together with them. My neighbors actually have some of our stuff still that wouldn't fit in any of the cars. And because I talked to my neighbor yesterday, she said, I said, so what do you have? You have like some storage drawers. You have a dress that's Abby's that didn't fit. She goes, I have like 2 bins of your stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay. She was holding it for us in her attic, which was very nice of her.
I thought I got everything.
You didn't get everything. So anyway, we're driving up, getting the last of our stuff, visiting Jeff's mom in Erie, then we're driving back down. So.
We're never going up again after this.
I don't think we'll ever drive again. We'll see. But,
So how long is that drive to Pittsburgh? It's like 12 hours?
3 hours, 3 or 4
it's
hours.
like 16 hours. So
16?
It's not too bad. Yeah.
It's more than 3.
From here.
Yeah, you know, Jeff.
16?
About an hour, right?
Yeah, it's about an
hour.
It's almost an hour. Yeah.
An hour.
I
Down the road a
finally
piece.
started getting that joke. It takes me a while to catch on to things.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sick of hearing it.
I keep doing
So
it
we've been
because she
streaming
hates it.
for 220 minutes. That's almost an hour. Oh my goodness.
That's funny.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, Jim goes on Tuesday nights at 7. You guys go also on the weekends. You're in the parks all the time, right? On the
Live.
weekends.
Yeah,
live.
yeah, usually.
And then
Yeah.
Not this week.
Not this week.
Thursdays at 5, right? With
Yes.
Yep.
Streaming with our pals.
friends. Yeah, with the pals.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to go?
Yeah, so we released a video Monday, our travel home from our January trip, and then Friday, Friday is our episode 2 of Packing and Purging.
Yeah, this is going to be like a long series because obviously we're not going to move down until July, but we're just doing the whole
Yeah, we're just kind of
from
going through
start to finish type of thing. Us
Yep.
emptying out this house and finally getting into that house down there.
Yeah.
Eventually, hopefully.
it. Yeah, we got the Lennar people sent us a video, and we have walls and ceilings.
Yeah, so everything,
Electrical,
all the
plumbing
electricals
is
and plumbing
done.
done. Yeah, but there was no like toilets or sinks and
No appliances or.
But
any
that's
of
like
that
the
stuff.
next stuff.
Yeah.
The initial trim or whatever is the next
Yeah.
part, whatever that means.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So we're excited about that. We signed up. We do a yearly relay for life for
The American Cancer Society.
American Cancer Society. So they had canceled the outside event the last 2 years for obvious reasons, but this year they're having it outside again. So we put together an outdoor team to do the 24-hour walk, and we're out there and we do a tent and everything. It's really fun.
Yeah, we stayed the night.
Yeah, and it's a good time. So we created our Relay for Life team. If anybody's interested, check it out. If you're not interested, don't worry about it. We just throw a team
Our
out
team's called Disney Nerd Herders.
there. Yeah,
I think it's all one word. I'm not sure if it's all one. I can't remember what I did.
I don't think it is.
No.
We'll periodically send out links in either Facebook or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's a fun time. If anybody's in the area, you guys want to join our walking team for 5 minutes or for 24 hours, and give us a call or let us know.
We put up tents, and Jamie's gonna cook hot dogs.
Jamie cooks for everybody.
Yeah.
And Jamie supplies everybody coffee and iced coffee. No. Yeah. So what else?
That's it. And then just every week we'll try releasing a Packing and Purging episode, and I still have all the July trip I still have to do.
And please make sure you guys check out each other in the chats. Mouse Talk goes on Tuesday. Goes live on Tuesday nights at 8:00, and they're in the parks on the weekends as well. Bob and Kelly go live quite often, and they have lots of fun vlogs out there. I love their music choices whenever they're doing vlogs. They just had a come home video as well, which
those are the saddest
pretty
videos
much, yeah.
ever.
Leaving Walt Disney World, SUX. And, let me just say,
It
does. So check out that. And also at 8:00, which we're 4 minutes late,
Oh no.
go hop over to D&G Explorers. Tell them it's a Herd Attack. Derek and Gregory, good friends of ours, awesome people. Please go check them out. They're live right now. So everyone go tell them it's a Herd Attack. And anything else you want to say?
I just want to mention AJC Magic. Amy, she goes on
Right
at
before
6.
us.
She usually does trivia, which we can never get the answers. And then at 5 p.m. before Amy is Tina
Tina.
replays. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tina, and she today did 2 truths and a lie. So yeah, she had a bunch of guests, and you had to figure out which ones the lie was. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
You get to learn more about them when they do something like that. So I thought that was kind of cool.
And thank you all for being here. We appreciate every single one of you. You all show up every week, and we are humbled.
Yes.
You guys rock. I'm serious. And you make our week. Sometimes you guys lift us up without even knowing it. So
Yeah, no
thank
kidding.
you.
Yeah.
That it?
Yep, I think that's it.
Don't forget to do your duty, guys.
It's a big booty.
All right.
Bye, everybody.